Hello guys, welcome back to SEBA Math Lab, and today we're learning about real-world math and using percentages in everyday life. We'll learn about what are percentages, how to calculate a percentage with fractions, and what are you going to do? How do we use them in real-life scenarios? So, you don't need to ask your friend, what did I get on my test score today? Or ask your teacher that. Or what are they going to be used for in taxes? You could just learn it with us, SEBA Math Lab. Well, what are percentages in the first place? Percent just means per 100. So percentages are just another way you can express a number as a fraction of 100. All right? So if you see a percent like this, what this just basically means is over 100. Okay, guys? And then, so what are you going to do? How are we going to find them? How to find them with a fraction. How to find percentages with fractions. In order to find a percentage with a fraction, you need to divide the denominator by the numerator. Or let me just show you how you could do that. So let's say you had 2 over 4. Well, the over sign is just another way for division. So we could just mean 2 divided by 4, which is 0.5. Well, now we got the answer. So how do we turn this into a percentage? Well, let us not forget a percentage is over 100. So that means the decimal sign is moved to the right. So we can go 1, 2. Then now the decimal sign's over here. And then there's a 0 in between the 5 and the decimal sign, which makes it 50%. So 2 over 4 is just 50%, or 50 over 100. Get what I mean? Now, what's a real world time that we're going to use percentages? How are we going to use this? Well, we could use this with taxes. When we multiply the percentage by the number that you have, or growth in investments. Or we could use it with the amount of money you're going to make. Or like your test scores. What it basically means, 2 over 4, 15%, 50%. In a later video, I will tell you about financial literacy. Okay? Well, what happens to a percentage when you try to multiply them? Well, I don't know. Well, to multiply a fraction or a percentage, you need to divide it by 100 because a percent is just a fraction of 100. Example, 7% is actually 0.07. Well, what does this mean? That means with the 50% that we got earlier, well, now we have to turn it back into a decimal because we need to multiply it. 50% is just out of 100. So we can move the decimal point from here back to the right. 1 and then 2. So now we have 0.50 or 0.5. And then what are we going to do with 0.5? We're going to multiply it by a number. So let's say we're multiplying 0.5 by 4. Well, what does that equal? That equals 2. All right, guys? Time. Answer the percentages of each of these numbers. 2 over 7 and 9 over 15. Pause the video and give it a good try. Well, nice job, everybody. Well, I know you guys got it right. Good job. Give a random applause for yourselves, because 2 over 7 just means 2 divided by 7, which is, if I am right, 2857. Decimal 2857. Well then, how do we make this into a percentage? Well, let's not forget, a percentage just means over 100. So we move the decimal sign 2 times. 1, 2. So the percentage is 28%. Good job, guys. And then now, what is the percentage for 9 over 15? Well, we have to do 9 divided by 15. 9 divided by 15 is, if I'm not mistaken, 0.6. But then we move the thing 2 times to the right. 1, 2. And then now we add a 0 there because it's now 60%. Good job, guys. I'm really proud of you guys. Now, summary. Today we learned about what are percents and the correlation between fractions and percentages. Like and subscribe for more math mysteries. SEBA Math Lab again, and we're out. Press the video right here and watch our next video.